are going to do a full restart of a 6-lap final. And we're waiting to bring you an update on Kevin Hansen, because Kevin unfortunately had a large crash towards the bottom of the circuit. Okay, Susan Hansen is waving and looks okay. That is, I cannot tell you how important that is. I can't give you anything official from that, so please don't take it. Susan Hansen is Kevin Hansen's mum, and she is rightly extremely emotional about the activities of both her sons, Timmy and Kevin. Johan Kristoffersson on pole then for the rerun of the final here in Germany, with Matthias Ekström alongside him. Andreas Backerud on row 2 next to Petter Solberg. Backerud was leading, lost it to Kristoffersson in the first running of this race. And Niklas Gronholm on his own on the back row while we wait for a little bit more of an update on Kevin Hansen. Sounding better than it was. Crowd are on their feet, as I say, 22,500 attendants for this event this weekend in beautiful sunshine compared to the rain and the mud we've seen before. I don't mind either way, the action here is always epic. Another run then up towards turn 1. And this time it's not such a good start for Backerud. Kristoffersson able to shut the door. Ekström goes wide. Solberg needs to close the door. And Backerud's up the inside of his fellow Norwegian. Gronholm rotates the car early, looking to try and get past Solberg. He can't either. So it's 2 Audis and 2 Volkswagens on the run down to the bottom of the hill. It is Kristoffersson who leads from Ekström.
That was a perfect getaway from Kristoffersson and a perfect first corner.
Really, really good drive from him. Nothing less than we would expect. Backerud then, okay, now it comes down to tactics, but of course, Kristoffersson probably won't go Joker until the very last lap anyway.
Yeah, but it's a good Joker straight away, and that's exactly what he's done. He didn't need to follow, he might as well have jokered. He's then got 5 laps to do the best.
He looked like he hesitated, Tim, but I think actually it's just the fact that the entry speed into the Joker is so much faster than the entry speed into the standard lap he's had to avoid hitting the car in front. Yeah,
but the right thing for him to do, he's got clear track now. If the others do stumble over themselves at all, he can pick some places off. It's not going to be hard to pass if he does.
But such a good effort, cannot reiterate enough what a good effort GRX have put in to bring a car which can match the pace of the factory teams. Let's not forget that. Petter Solberg wins the Monster Energy Supercharge Award, so maybe they'll give them 2, considering they've had reaction times in either. Into the Joker lap went Solberg. Solberg has covered off Gronholm. Gronholm goes wide. Look at that, brilliant. Into turn 1, doesn't quite pay off. Gronholm's screen is smashed to bits, and that's from the real gravel stones here, Tim, that just hammer the front of the car.
Yeah, look at the gear indicator, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, down to possibly 2nd. But yeah, that was sensible from Solberg as well, because his team had decided he had enough of the gap to get out in front of Gronholm.
Fastest lap of the day in the final, and at the point at which you should all be worn out, including the track and the tyres. Kristoffersson hammers in. Fastest lap of the day. Gronholm looking for a way past Solberg. Go on, Niklas. Fastest lap of the day again for Kristoffersson.
How does he do it? This is the world champion in imperious form, isn't it? He wants to win here. He's now set the fastest lap. He always raises his game throughout the meeting.
He is just incredible. You have to respect how good he is. There's the dust, and you can see the gap. It's 1.2 back to Ekström. Backerud goes Joker. Backerud has slotted off to the left. He'll try and get the better of his team boss if he can, though I don't think he'll be allowed to because of the driver's standings.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
He'll be covering off Solberg for Ekström, won't he?
He will, so that Ekström can take it. Although he doesn't need to run wide like that, but he just gets out of turn 1 in front of Solberg.
So good tactics there from Audi. They've spotted that they need to get it. That gives him an extra point too. If Backerud can take a point off Solberg, good stuff for him in terms of the race for P2. Kristoffersson again over the crest into the right. The gap's gone up by another 2 tenths. Look at the line. Just hangs 1 wheel off over the dirt. He's a weapon.
It's absolutely perfect. So just Kristoffersson and Ekström left.
Solberg's gone, Tim. Solberg has dropped down the order. We saw Gronholm, but we didn't see Solberg. Look, Gronholm's on the... There's Petter. He's parked it. Yeah, so Petter, has he clipped the wall?
Overheated? Has he hit the wall and broken the rad, or has it overheated? You're right, though. There were marks across the road, weren't there?
So has Solberg bounced it off that inside barrier and parked it? Look at the lines. You can see it. It looks as though he's parked that. So Solberg has gone out, and that is massive advantage Ekström, but not as much as it is Kristoffersson. Into the Joker lap. This track has eluded him any kind of result. Now it gives him his 10th win of the season and his 8th in a row. It is a legendary season for Johan Kristoffersson in the #1 car. What a drive! Well, he's the world champion, as you can see. Ekström holds on to P2. Backerud up into 3rd. Solberg down into 4th. Still, though, there are only 7 points, look, between Solberg and Ekstrom. Sebastian Loeb, unfortunately, with the performance this weekend, has probably dropped out of the fight for a podium in the drivers' standings.